He ain't say nothing.
Ask me what he said. I'll get in the shower.
Yummy, Emmett, almost. Can't believe that nigga Tukey, bro. I'm about to sell this cat to the Chinese people. He be some orange chicken. He knew. It's like, no. It's like, no. Now I'm in between putting you up at the house or paying $200-something to get the fleas removed. I can get another cat for half the price of paying the $200-something.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see,
I know it's locked in the bathroom in the back. I open the door to feed you, put order in there, and close it back. He in there with his cat litter and all that. I'm quite sure he tired of being in there. He been in there for 24 hours now.
Razorbacks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
Bro, that I can't do nothing. I keep trying to tell him. I keep trying to tell him, T Rose, it's him or my kids. Like the hell, who?
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. He's loose. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Love seeing these early seasons.
It's a gang of cats.
You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, Dave, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes a connection. 3rd down conversions.
Nigga, they still meowing.
One, and they're at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson.
She had to. Bro, if that's the only cat they had, she had to get pregnant some type of way.
Become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has.
He little as shit.
Teams in each conference, but head-to-head still.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a
Black, your shit 963.
Getting set for
What black that is? I got all the blacks in my phone. Oh, all right. I got a black, an old head black. 3356.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Russell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires it down the seam. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
He wants to change this route. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It is good. Wait a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Ugh.
The Razorbacks are on the move. Caught in the backfield, it's Platt.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for a gap. It's Green. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Yo, what's up with the Browns? How they make Shador fourth and then sign Tyler Huntley? Niggas do not need 5 quarterbacks.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In
4 quarterbacks, bro. 5, my bad, 5. 4 was enough.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Bro, okay, then you still have 4. You got 2 other niggas that's trying to make the team that want as many reps as possible.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. Sets up the offense for this possession.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Throws to the wideout. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yard.
The Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is...
You talking about glass? The quarterback doing his ass. The quarterback.
He shows you on that play.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off.
That was a quarterback lead. That was a quarterback lead. Pretty much the same thing as the glass. He going forward immediately as soon as he get the ball. Yeah. When he on the draw, he paused. Yeah.
He'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this.
Shit, you ain't see Notre Dame in the national championship? The first drive, they ran that bitch all the way down the field.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Wow.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of...
I ain't gonna lie, I seen a nigga from Notre Dame run it all the way down the field and scored. Yo had 13 plays. Yo got to the sideline in Earl. First Ohio State at that.
They'll move the tight end. Back to pass. It's Beck. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help us off it.
He'll take a shot.
Fuck.
Touchdown, Tigers. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yo, so is you done or is you finished?
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Arkansas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach says you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the play fake.
Fuck.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Bringing the heat.
Thank you.
Jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take the deep shot. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost.
Let's go. Punt the ball.
Third down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Send the tight end in motion. They'll go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get in the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Can the defense stop them again on second?
Which you ain't know how I read?
Using the quick game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside.
I had a homeboy named Mike Simmons. Yo couldn't read for shit.
Taking that one a
You'll be in that bitch. The black night.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17. And
Nigga said, I ain't reading that bullshit.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB. Sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Now adjusting. He'll throw it.
Fuck! Why did I throw that?
Oh, that's not the way to start it.
I could have threw the ball away.
Touchdown, Tiger. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about.
Calm down.
Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. UCLA is just getting blown right out of the Rose Bowl today. And while scorned Pac-12 fans might have no problem with that, this will not sit well with that fan base. They're trailing by 28 to LSU. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. The only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares, problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on third. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face 4th. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
What if they watching you put it there?
Drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Here's the pressure.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
Wow.
Touchdown, Tiger! They take the lead with the 6.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Welsh. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
You said it the whole. I can't hear you.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. They'll go up top on second and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Turns it loose. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that fourth down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down. He takes the ball down the field. Great strike. Nice play. Nice fourth down conversion.
From the shotgun, the inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He might want another play. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more.
I didn't even mean to throw that. God damn.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Turning on the Jets. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense showing blitz here. Dropping back, it's Beck. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
On third down, going up top. Moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock and try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
That is complementary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense, it just gave you a good stop. They need another one.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. going in motion. Back to throw. It's Beck. On the run. Still looking. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Clemson. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo is feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wideout. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Russell. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Beck. Makes the grab, it's Fletcher. The time is precious. He's out of bounds to stop the clock after gaining 11. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo on, right? You got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
He goes out of bounds. It's another first down as they try to put up a score late.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute.
Damn! Look at that.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. First play of the first possession of OT. To the air on first down. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Razorbacks get the first crack here in overtime. Motion from the wide receiver. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Oh, they're after him. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He caught it! Touchdown, Razorbacks! They jump on top here in OT.
I know this offense has some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
With a touchdown. To the air, it's Beck. Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Back to throw. It's Beck. Going for 6. Got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just He's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just...
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. He picked two, as it were. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. The short hands, it's Russell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Razorbacks are threatening in the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Might be looking to run. Oh, out of space. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I gotta go for two. I know the new overtime rules that changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the
Marcus,
up front to get it done.
Marcus, you seen that?
Be more physical.
Oh my God! I was oh this bitch. I had 12 niggas.